I was staying at a hostel in Bali a couple of weeks ago that I thought was one of the best hostels I'd ever stayed in, but it was missing one key ingredient: a rooftop pool. Oh my god, it's hot outside. I am in Siem Reap, Cambodia today, and it is like 40 degrees out. Just stopped, ordered some breakfast. They have $2 breakfast here, $1 shakes. Cambodia, amazing. Not bad for $3. So the last time you saw me, I was just about to hop onto a plane. This is what's happened in the past 6 hours.
6.5 hours later.
I boarded a plane from Phuket, Thailand to Siem Reap, Cambodia. The flight was only like $52 because there was a seat sale, so flying just made the most sense. Once I landed in Siem Reap, Cambodia, I had to go through customs. So when you're going through customs, this was the very first country that I've been to where you actually have to pay for a visa. Bali had a free 30-day visa, and so did Thailand. Both those countries, you can go and spend 30 days traveling for free. Cambodia, they charge you. It's $30 US. You have to present to them your passport, a passport photo, and $30 US. That will give you your visa into Cambodia so that you can stay here for 30 days. Next, I paid $6 to get into a tuk-tuk that would take me to my hostel. I'll be staying at Wonders Hostel for the next 4 nights. This hostel is ridiculous. It's not a hostel, it's more like a resort. Let me quickly show you around. They have incredible customer service. There's a massive lounge that's perfect for meeting people. It is super clean. The showers have amazing water pressure and are actually hot. They actually have toilet paper, and if you've ever traveled Southeast Asia, that is a very big deal. The dorm rooms are the total opposite of Phi Phi Island. They are nice and cold, they are quiet, and they are clean. And they're only $9 US a night. The view from the rooftop pool is incredible, and the sunsets are even more amazing. If you're staying at Wonders Hostel, you need to come see Hot. He books all the tours for you. He's amazing. He will get you an incredible price, and he's just an all-around great guy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. And yeah, that's basically the tour. Thank you, sir. This looks like the perfect rooftop to get some work done. So today I want to talk to you about 10 tips, tricks, hacks, whatever you want to call them, that I use every single day to run my business remotely. But before I get to that, this place gives you like lavender scented face wipes. How dope is that? The last time I did content on digital nomads was my vlog on the life of a digital nomad. And it was done in Bali, and basically I talk about my story of how I figured out that I don't need to work in Vancouver to run a business, and that I can actually run it from anywhere in the world. So I kind of talk about how I was able to automate my business. Now today I'm going to be going a little bit more into detail about exactly what I do to run my business remotely. If you don't have one already, you're going to want to set up a 1-800 number for your business. 3 reasons why 1-800 numbers kick ass. First reason, they make your business look super legit. You can add them to your Google business profile, you can add them to your website, you can add them to your marketing, and they make you look like a real business. Number 2, since you're setting up a toll-free number, your clients or prospects will actually want to call you up because they're not going to get charged any long distance fees. So you're actually going to get a lot more calls coming in from people that are interested in your business. Number 3, and my personal favorite, it's honestly just a really good form of customer service. The fact that I can be sleeping, people can call me up, leave a message, and then I can wake up and respond back to them immediately and make a sale is fantastic. And the fact that people are able to call me up anytime I'm on the go and I'm able to respond to them right away, and they think that I'm in Canada, they think that I'm constantly working in North America, but I'm somewhere crazy on some island in the middle of nowhere, and they have no clue. There's an absolute ton of different toll-free services out there. Do your research, but I personally use Grasshopper. The reason I pick Grasshopper is they have a pay-as-you-grow plan, which basically just starts you off at like $12 a month, which is super, super cheap, and then you pay something like, it's really, really low per minute talking. So the more you grow, the more calls you get, you can eventually just upgrade your plan to something more expensive. They also have a 1-month free trial. So if you try it out, you hate it, then that's fine. You don't have to pay for that month. If you love it, then you can just stay on with them. So check out Grasshopper if you really want an awesome toll-free number. That's personally what I use, and I love them. I had to switch locations. The rooftop, way too hot, and there were smokers, and it was just, the good vibes went away really, really fast. Now I'm in a coffee shop. My second tip, you're gonna wanna set up a VPN. A VPN stands for Virtual Private Network, and you're gonna wanna have one on your cell phone and on your computer or tablet or whatever you use to access the internet. The number one reason you're gonna wanna set up a VPN is it secures your computer's internet connection. You want this because anything that you're sending or receiving is going to now be completely encrypted and will stop hackers from getting access to your computer and ruining your business and your life. Location number 3, step number 2. Another reason I love using a VPN is I actually didn't have a clue that so many websites that I use every single day to run my business are actually blocked in Southeast Asia. So what a VPN does is it masks your IP and it makes it look like you're actually working out of Canada or the United States, wherever you have your VPN set up, but you're actually able to work anywhere in the world. So all those websites that are now blocked are completely allowed, and I'm able to access them from wherever I want. The third reason I use it, it's not really business related, but it's for torrenting or accessing like Netflix and stuff. Because it masks your IP, you're able to access all those like illegal type of websites or all those websites that are like country related. So yeah, it's just another sweet perk of using one. There are a ton of different free VPNs out there. There's also a bunch of better paid VPNs. I use free ones. You can get free apps, and then you can also download free ones for your computer. There's just like a ton of resources out there, so just like Google around. I don't have like one specific one that I use, but yeah, definitely just get a VPN. They're amazing. My third step is to update all employees or anyone that is essential for your business to run properly with all of your emergency contact information. So make sure that you add them on WhatsApp, that you add them on Facebook Messenger, and that you set up weekly or bi-weekly calls with them using some type of virtual conference call system like Google Hangouts. There's a ton of free resources out there and a ton of free apps. Make sure that you use them and that you're constantly staying in contact with these people because they are essential to your business running properly. Number 4, the more you travel, the more you're gonna end up in different time zones. So every single time you land, realize what time zone you're on and set up what hours you wanna work. So if you're gonna be working 9 to 5, make sure to block off those hours and only stick to those hours. The problem with traveling and working, I find, is that tons of people will work way too much. They'll say, I'm in paradise, I'm now gonna work 14 hours a day. That is not the purpose of traveling. You want to work less and you want to live more. So make sure that you block off a certain amount of hours to work every single day and that you stick to those hours. Step number 5, you're gonna wanna make sure that your cell phone is unlocked before you leave. Every single country that you travel to is gonna require you to get a new SIM card. If your phone is not unlocked, your SIM card will not work. Once you get a SIM card, you can top it up with a bunch of data. Data is going to allow you to access your email, the internet, and basically run your business virtually from a cell phone. The other reason why SIM cards are awesome is there's Wi-Fi everywhere, but a lot of the times in Southeast Asia, the Wi-Fi is not fast. With 4G speeds, I'm able to set up a hotspot on my cell phone so that I can use my computer and use my cell phone hotspot so I can get really, really fast internet on my computer, and I can upload my vlogs, basically like respond to emails and get everything done really, really quickly. The last thing you want is to try to get work done and it's taking you twice as long as it would in Canada, or America or Europe or wherever you used to be. So make sure that you get a SIM card and that you get an unlocked phone. My 6th step is to set up a will. Now, I don't want you to think that you're gonna die on your travels, and setting up a will does sound scary and really, really intense, but I'm not asking you to do it to scare the crap out of you. I'm asking you to do it because it's just smart. The last thing you want is, if something does happen to you, you don't want the government taking your business and your house and your car and everything else that is an asset to you. That is not cool, and definitely traveling, you have a better chance of getting hurt or something bad happening to you than at a desk or a cubicle. It's really, really hard for you to, I guess, yeah, die basically typing on a computer. So make sure that you set up a will. They're really, really cheap wills online, and it's just honestly like smart traveling tips. I really, really, really advise anyone that's traveling for long periods of time, get a will and make sure that you give it to someone like a relative or your mom or dad or someone that is obviously has a big impact on your life, and they'll take good care of it for you. Tip number 7, you're gonna wanna set up meetings with your accountant, your lawyer, your financial advisor, your banker, all those people that make you money or basically stop you from losing your money. They're extremely important for your business, and you wanna make sure that they are updated and they know exactly what's going on. So make sure that they have all your contact information, and make sure that you just have like really, really good meetings and like a plan set up so that you can work remotely and everything runs fine. As long as they know everything that's going on and that you have basically all of your I's dotted and your T's crossed, or whatever that reference is, then you're gonna be fine while traveling. If they don't know what's going on, then bad things could happen to you. Tip number 8, you're gonna wanna make sure that you have a good cell phone, a good computer, a tablet, power bar, power bank, all that shit that basically you need to run your business. If you don't have good quality stuff, then you're not gonna be able to run your business properly. And it's really hard in a lot of parts of Southeast Asia to just get a hold of this stuff. So buy good stuff before you leave, and it'll last you throughout your travels. Tip number 9, you're gonna wanna change your address everywhere. So you can change it to a friend's address or to like a relative's address, or you could set up a separate like post office box number, but make sure your address is changed on your website, all your marketing materials, everything to do with Google. You want an updated address. Once you've changed your address, you want to designate someone to check your mail every single week or every single like couple weeks, so that like all of your bills are paid and that any mail that you're getting is always checked. My last and final tip, tip number 10, you're gonna want to make photocopies of all your important documents. I'm talking about your credit card, of your bank cards, of your passport, of your will, and anything else that is extremely important for you. Make sure that you store them on your email, that you have them printed out, and that you also take pictures of them. I downloaded like a free locked folder mobile app, and I keep all my pictures in there because I don't want them just like on my photo section, so that people can get access to them if I ever lose my phone. And so this allows me to have access to all my really, really important documents in several different places. So if horrible crap happens to me, like when I got my debit card lost in the debit machine, I still have access to all my banking information, and it's not like the end of the world. So those were my 10 tips. I really hope they helped you out. I try to make them as basic as possible and not too specific, so that they can be applied to as many businesses out there, because I know every single business runs a little bit differently. If you have any other really, really good tips that you've been using, please add them to the comment section right now. I really want to help out as many digital nomads and as many people that are looking at becoming digital nomads as possible. So please help them out by adding some really awesome advice in the comment section below. Well, it is now time for me to get a little bit of work done. I love each and every single one of you guys. Stay focused, my friends.